So I got a call early this morning that there's a humpback whale washed out at Mapelon Bay. And I hitched a lift with Donnie and Christian from Advantage Tours and Charters down to the beach. There I jumped on Asterix, and this is what I found. Petrus Vivius here from Mapelon Bay. We've got a humpback whale that beached here. It's barely alive. It was badly bruised and battered on the reef here at Mapelon. Sad to see it's still alive and it's battling to breathe. Can't see us moving this creature back into the ocean. Sad, sad, sad. No means of euthanating it humanly. Give it a human euthanasia. Tasked to move a heavy animal like that. Just by trying to pull it over the sand, you will dislocate its vertebrae and probably tear its spine completely apart. The animal gave up in the ocean. That's why it washed ashore. We don't have very strong currents pushing whales accidentally inshore like on the other coastlines. So this was a tired creature that had other ailments and that it ran into trouble on the reef. All the scars and scuff marks and hurt marks on the body, you can see that it took quite a tumbling over the Mapelon Bay reef before it reached the beach area. With the outgoing tide, there's not much water to float the whale, and we cannot attempt to move the whale. So what the people did is probably for the best of it. That fin over there, bending the wrong way around, we tried to dig out the sand behind it to get it to flip the right way around to make the creature a little bit more comfortable. But the more sand you take out, the more sand washes back into, and the fin just gets buried more and more and deeper and deeper. The flipper just gets buried more and deeper and deeper. So we quickly abandoned that exercise. And as you can see, people were standing around with buckets, keeping the whale wet so that it doesn't dry out. From time to time, they covered the eyes with a wet cloth so that the sun wasn't too bright on it. This photo I took. If the marine scientist wants the photos, I will send them to them. If they can identify the whale and tell us how old the whale was, where it was born, the migrating patterns, it will make a nice follow-up video. Any scientists out there that can use the photos that I took to identify the whale will be much appreciated, so that we can give this whale a proper send-off and say thank you for giving us pleasure. Thank you for being here during the whale season. Thank you for the migrating to our coastline, and sorry we couldn't help you anymore. And I hope that any autopsy will find that it was natural causes, because I will not be able to sleep well at night if I knew that this suffering was caused by humans. No, that is not boat propeller, that is scuff marks as it came over the rocks. All the marine scientists that was there agreed on that. And it was agreed that every time they help a whale back, it just lands up on the beach again. So if the tide doesn't take the creature back into the ocean, there's not much more that we can do to help the creature than to keep it comfortable, just like an old person in those days. Oh, this is so sad. The cries of a dying whale. Voice of the ocean, you can't really hear the noises that the whale was making, but it was grunting and making the whistle calls that you hear them make on TV. And it had difficult breathing. I was one that would have gone for euthanization, but yeah, was not the option. Members of the Ocean Rescue Institute, Dani from Advantage Whale Charters. Everybody is here to see if they can make a plan, but on the outgoing tide, I don't know if there's going to be something that they can do to help the poor creature. If the decision was they're going to make the whale as comfortable as possible, keep it wet and wait for the incoming tide and see if there's anything else they can do. It's probably for the better, like sitting next to an old person helping him transition from this life to the next.